You look somewhat downcast, O Seeker. It's about my next opponent. She was holding a sword, wasn't she? Yes. Don't tell me. Is she going to use it to cut me into pieces? Oh dear, afraid are we? Worry not. She's not the kind of violent thug who would slash up an unarmed opponent. In that case, I guess that's fine. But I'm not saying she won't use it at all. She won't use it to slash at you, but she may use it as a catalyst for her sorcery. Huh? Catalyst? Kon Tonzai, the divine weapon she wields, imbued with a spiritual energy. It's used for rituals, executions, as a kind talisman, and even dances. It has a wide variety of uses. It probably has the ideal shape to hold one's ki and thoughts. Huh. That's the kind of divine weapon Vampire has at her disposal. You'll need to be very careful when dealing with the sword sorcery she'll use on you. I see. Thank you, Apsara-san. You're very welcome. Hold on. Why am I giving away all the secrets of this trial? Forget everything I just told you. I demand you forget everything. So I'll need to defend against sword skills. Alright then. Now I know what sort of countermeasures I need to prepare. Against sword skills, huh? Now, the darkness makes it hard to see. There are a number of bookshelves here. Be sure to gather as much information as you can. It may just save your life. I cannot seem to interact with them. Oh, there we go. One of the descriptions of the books on this shelf catches my eye. Vampires are ageless, deathless beings, but they do have weaknesses. It's believed that particularly strong-smelling flowers have the power to repel vampires. Garlic is said to have especially powerful repellent power. One of the descriptions of the books on this shelf catches my eye. It is believed that flowing, clean water washes away the impurities of this world. Being impure beings, vampires detest running water. Thus, it's said that vampires are incapable of swimming in or crossing running water. Being supernatural entities, they are not governed by the same physical laws of this world as most living beings are. They are so tightly bound to the concept of territory that it is difficult for them to enter into the dwellings of others. It is said that unless given permission to enter by the master of the home, they will be unable to set even a single foot into the house. This is why one must be cautious of any late-night visitors, even ones known to the master of the house. For can you truly know that the neighbor at your door is not actually a vampire has taken their form? That is why one must not carelessly give permission to enter. Alright, didn't miss one here, did I? Oh, here we go. This is an addendum to the special abilities of vampires. Their ability to turn into bats and dogs has already been mentioned here, but their transformational abilities do not stop at mere beasts. They also have the ability to transform into a formless smoke, easily able to blend into the darkness of the world around them. Alright. Shapeshifting is one of the powerful weapons in their arsenal. With this power, they can change into bats or wolves to scour rural areas. Jesus. Or wander around cities as beautiful men or women. However, since vampires do not cast a reflection in mirrors, that is the one single method of seeing through their deception. Alright. What's with the downcast sigh? You need to have more vigor in you if you're going to tackle these trials. Sorry, I'm just feeling hungry. Oh, well, I suppose it can't be helped if you're hungry. The hungry cannot practice the Kama Sutra. That's a proverb from my country. From your country. I don't think we have a proverb like that. Is there anything to eat in this pot? Let me see. Nothing springs to mind. We yokai get our energy from the pot itself. I see. I could end up starving to death if I linger here too long. Though there may be yokai here who can acquire food. For example, the vampire in this domain. Really? So there's food here? Yes. And for her, you are that food. You heard her, didn't you? She drains the lifeblood of humans. So you better not let your guard down if you don't want her making a feast out of you. Isn't the trial supposed to be me trying to resist her seductions? I didn't think I'd turn into this kind of brutal eater being trial. Oh my, don't fret. I've heard vampires' blood drain feels so good it makes her prey fall head over heels for her. She's also very good at using seduction sorcery, so much so she can take away your ability to think for yourself. There have been many men who've become her lover before they've even realized what's going on. Be sure to prepare to deal with seduction magic before facing her. Alright, that, go there. I guess I just go forward. Jesus. There's a lot here. The higher your focus level, the more easily you'll lose vitality. Really? How does that work? If you're focused, you'll lose more vitality? Resistances you pick up on your travels disappear after a battle or returning to base. Huh. Should you find yourself seduced by a yokai in battle, they may use special techniques against you. A vampire who drains the strength out of her opponents. Master told me about a yokai who live in the west who also drain the life force from people. Oh my? The way you phrase that, it sounds like you have similar yokai in your own country. Yeah, there's one called Yamachichi-san. She's a powerful yokai who can do things like turn to smoke It drains energy in the dead of night. Wow. Yamagigi, was it? She sounds frightening. Yamachichi. Yamachichi? What an odd name. I just realized where her name comes from. It's because her chests are as voluptuous as the mountains themselves. Yes. You have the imagination of a dirty old man. She's not wrong! Well, am I on the money? Or have you not seen that yokai yourself? I don't want to think about those chests while I'm in here. Now get in the way of the trials. Huh? By the way, what was that thing? Thing? Stare. When you went Bacha! You know what I'm talking about. Huh? Come on, that thing you used to nullify my sorcery. Oh, you mean the Phantasm Tear? Yeah, that! It was quite a nuisance would nullify the abnormal status effects I was trying to put on you. Gee, thanks. It's turned out to be really worth training for. But it looks like it has a weakness in that it will fail if your vitality is below a set level. And it'll still fail no matter how much time you spend focusing. Well, that's true. I gotta make sure I properly control my vitality. We got a confession to make. There's actually someone in here. Huh? Who might you be? There's no need to be afraid. This is a confessional. Divest yourself of which is weighing on your heart. Lost lamb. There is an opponent you fear. Are you aware of what abilities vampires possess? Yeah, they can turn into smoke. Yeah, they can turn into smoke. Are you truly prepared to battle the evil weighing you? Do you know what power the dwellers of darkness are unable to resist? Running water. She has an unusual weakness, little lamb. Do you know what she cannot do without permission from the master of a house? She can't enter. The dark ones can change their forms to beautiful women, neighbors, even loved ones. How does one see through this deception? Check for a reflection. Do you know what kind of charm you can use to avoid her fangs being buried in your neck? Fragrant flowers. It would appear that you are perfectly prepared. Very well, you may proceed. Doesn't look like I'll be able to have my way with you so easily. This was a trap? But the fact I was able to repel her has given me courage. Got energy drain resist.